All right, let's get right into it. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're not just going to talk about a concept, we are going to live it. What you're about to hear is a story about the real price of safety and the absolutely crushing burden of being the only thing standing in the way.
And this is where it all starts, with this quote from the source material. It's a terrifying metaphor when you really think about it. It frames all of us, all of humanity, as a clueless child, totally unaware of what's really going on just on the other side of that door.
So, let's explore this idea. Let's build this locked room in our minds. The whole concept hinges on this idea of a piece so fragile it can barely hold itself together, and the only thing protecting it is something absolute.
Picture it. Inside this room, everything is normal. You've got a family, maybe they're sitting around the dinner table. They're laughing, just living. They feel completely safe. Why wouldn't they? Safety is just a given. It's like the air they breathe. They don't even think to question it.
But right outside, inches away, something else is there. The source material calls it an entity. It's huge, it's looming, and we have no idea what it is. We don't know what it wants, it might not want anything, it's just this massive, unthinkable horror, and it's pressed right up against our reality.
So, what's stopping it? I mean, against a threat that big, you'd think we'd have armies, right? Some kind of global defense force? Well, what the source describes is so much scarier than that.
Meet the Order. And no, it's not some big organization, it's not an army, it is one person. A single, solitary guardian. And they aren't just holding the door. They are the door, they are the lock. The one and only thing keeping that family safe from the thing outside. Can you even imagine that kind of pressure? It's an absolute burden. There are no coffee breaks, no weekends off, no calling in sick. The watch is eternal, because that thing on the other side of the door never, ever sleeps. It's a constant, crushing weight that no one else even knows exists. And this, of course, brings us to the question that's been hanging in the air this whole time. What happens when something that's under that much constant pressure finally breaks? What happens when the lock fails?
I mean, really think about it. What is the margin for error when you're the only thing holding back? Everything. What happens if you mess up? Just one time.
And it starts so small. Just a tiny hairline crack. A sound that no one else in the universe hears but you. It's the first sign that the eternal watch might not be so eternal. The lock is compromised.
And that's it. That's all it takes. One little slip. One moment where the pressure is too much. That one crack splinters, and the whole thing gives way. There is no coming back from this. You get to fail exactly once. That's your allowance. One failure, and it's over. There are no second chances. There are no do-overs when you are the lock.
So in that final catastrophic moment of failure, the guardian, the order, does the only thing they can. They don't run, they don't give up, they throw their own body into the breach. They become the barrier, jamming the door shut just to buy a few more seconds, a few more heartbeats for that oblivious family inside.
And that's it, the end. It's abrupt, it's violent, a total sacrifice. The line holds, for now, but the Sentinel is gone. Okay, everybody take a deep breath. Wow, that felt like a real story, right? Like some intense piece of fiction. But now we're going to pull back the curtain and show you what was really going on.
See, that whole narrative, that wasn't just a story I made up to be dramatic. It was a direct, step-by-step visualization of the core concept from the source material. It wasn't a tale, it was a blueprint, an action plan.
And here it is. This is the raw plan from the source, illustrated with nothing more than stick figures. See? Number 1, the family at dinner. 2, the giant entity looms. 3, the order holds the door. 4, the lock cracks. 5, the figure blocks the door. And then, number 6, that chilling little phrase, to be continued. Every single beat of that intense story we just went through came directly from this.
So what's the point of all this? Well, it all boils down to this one core idea. Our entire reality, our safety, it all rests on the shoulders of a very small number of people making sacrifices we can't even imagine. Their whole reason for being is to hold back horrors we don't even know exist. It's a constant, hidden war for our very survival. And that's what we're left with. This is the Sentinel's burden. Knowing what's out there. Standing that eternal watch. The absolute certainty that you're the only one and you only get to fail once. So the final question is, could you do it?
Would you be able to bear that burden?